For the final time of the main Ferrari Esports Series 2021 Championship, a very big hello and warm welcome to our race broadcast this evening. Can you believe it? Tonight, the championship comes to a final conclusion. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce myself, Nikki Shields, Formula E presenter, motorsport presenter and esports presenter, and Paul Jeffrey again, serving up his unique northern outlook on what is happening on the circuit. And he's sat patiently behind me with the look of someone who doesn't quite know if it's time to stop smiling or look at the camera just yet as he awaits his turn to say hello. Hello, Paul.
It's absolutely true. I often don't know where to look when these segments are taking place, so thank you very much for that, Nikki. Much appreciated. And hello to everybody this evening. Thank you very much for joining us in the Ferrari Esports Series. I am ramping up the excitement to level 11. It's the final round of the championship. It's the beautiful Spa-Francorchamps circuit, and I cannot wait to see how our drivers get on this incredibly challenging track. Isaac Price, Karol Pawlowski and Danilo Santoro are our top three runners, separated by just 14 points. Adrian Cott, Wojciech Lukaszek and Umberto Principe round out the top six, and Kamil Filipek is the man on the bubble in 12th position and currently the last driver that will qualify for the grand finale later next month. Group A has proven to be an incredibly tight championship, and over in Group B, Arnaud Lecombe is our runaway championship leader, Maxime Batafoulier making it an all-French affair at the top of the field, and Michael Tanitsa on the bottom step of the provisional podium in the championship standings. Leonardo Pagano, Leonardo Dalcamo and Yoni Katila are our top six drivers, and Jakub Stramidlo is in 12th position, and as it stands with 4 points will progress to the grand finale.
Well, thank you, Paul. And that is a rather tasty looking field of drivers there. And we've got plenty of storylines left to conclude and championship points up for grabs before we call time on the main Ferrari Esports Series Championship. Now, ahead of the racing tonight, let's have a look at this beautiful livery design from Joelle, who wins the competition to adore the 488 GT3 Evo during the racing this evening. Round 4 of the Ferrari Esports Series competition. Yep, that is right. The beautiful livery that you see on your screens right now is one of the winning designs from our Ferrari Esports Series livery competition. Thank you for all the submissions, but this one was submitted by Joelle Prescio and judged by all the Ferrari fans through our official website and social media. So congratulations to him, and we cannot wait to see how good that car is going to look out on the circuit later. Now, as Paul mentioned at the top of the show, the scene of our two races this evening is the mighty Spa-Francorchamps circuit.
Just about start to go racing. The cars are lined up on the grid. The lights are about to be extinguished. And here we go for the fourth and final race of the season in the Ferrari Esports Series main championship. A good start for everybody. The first corner down into the La Source hairpin. We've got our pole position man retains the race lead. The remainder of the field is squabbling away now. Everybody needs to be careful not to get involved in any kind of incident at the start of the race. This is the danger zone. Isaac Price has navigated his way through there perfectly on the run up to La Source. Karol Pawlowski in second position, Marco Vanoli in position 3, delivering cars. We head now over the top of the hill and down into the Camel Straight. Brendan Lee. Absolutely, Sharon now under pressure again. That's Adrian Cott behind in the blue and the black and green machine. Cott makes contact, and contact again in the second part of the chicane. That turns around Sharon. Sharon drops all the way outside at the top 10. Cars go streaming past a very, very clumsy manoeuvre into the bus stop chicane. We've seen that many, many times. See that contact for Sharon. Now two cars looking to go too wide through Eau Rouge. Nothing doing there. Somebody's off as well. Eau Rouge, big contact into the wall on the outside. Makes a mistake and that knocks wide Martin too. Major drama, gentlemen, and that is a big accident, and that moves Sharon back up into 12th position. We've got Tavanari in the pit lane, John Aston Martin as a DNF. Garcia at the back of the field. Whew, there we go, more contact. Adrian Cott facing the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, 5 cars involved in that massive drama. And
obviously, if you're fighting for a championship, you can't take as much risk for somebody who's not really fighting for the championship. So it's something to keep in mind all the time and really think about who you're racing with.
See, tucking right in, choose the line of least resistance possible through here. Don't go off the speed. Bit of oversteer into the wall, massive crash, but he keeps it in a straight line. But that is going to be critical for his race. Is he going to be able to get the car back to the pit lane? Is he going to be able to fix that damage?
Comes to a later stage in the championship race. I'm going to interrupt myself actually as Philippe goes down the inside. Nice contact as well with the damage. Nicola Puntola. Philippe runs deep into the bus stop chicane on corner exit. Puntola does well to get the car back on the racetrack. That was a failed overtaking manoeuvre in 10th position.
With Isaac Price as well, so I've known him from F1 Esports previously, and the level of commitment he's putting into winning this championship is at the highest standard possible.
Yeah, really, and it's showing as well as we're looking now at Marco Principe in 16th position, shown by Alk, just ahead of him, goes to the inside. That's a very, very unlikely place to make an overtaking manoeuvre. Bayal stays to the outside, runs off the racetrack as well. They run too wide now, down into the bus stop chicane. Principe gets the job done on the braking, despite damage on that number 44 machine. That does not hold the car up, and he makes a position. From pole position, the perfect race start, and never put a wheel wrong for the final time through the bus stop chicane. Isaac Price will be the man that takes the checkered flag and race victory here at Spa-Francorchamps in the fourth and final main series round of the Ferrari Esports Series main championship. Never will you see a more dominating performance than the one showed by Isaac Price today. Kamil Pawlowski comes over the line in second position. Danilo Santoro rounds out our virtual podium finishers. The grid for this one, although he has firmly secured his place in the next round. So let's have a look. The lights are about to extinguish once again. We are racing here at Spa-Francorchamps. This is Group B of the final race of the Ferrari Esports Series main championship. Everybody gets away from the standing start nice and cleanly, making sure they make no contact as we head down into the La Source hairpin for the very first time. Can they have a cleaner opening lap than we saw in Group A? We will find out. Dalcombe now takes the race lead, heading up into Eau Rouge for the first time. Pagano drops down into second position. Catilla on the attack in P3 as well. Our first, second and third place cars are separated by absolutely nothing on the defensive for the run down machine. Black and white car on the run down into the bus stop chicane. Further down the order, Josh Uas makes his way past Riley, so Riley now drops in 10th position. This is everybody and their family all sniffing over the same bit of tarmac, the same bit of racetrack as well. Riley under pressure, here we go. Josh Uas finds his way past again. Riley stays in 10th position. Bolognese as well trying to buy into this fight. Look at these cars, all the cars on the grid at the same bit of tarmac, three wide down into La Source. They just about make it through there unscathed. Some really good driving.
Fighting. You need to be smart right now. You need to brake early for this corner and make sure you get the slipstream down the long back straight. And I think Tanita's falling behind and he's going to be taking the slipstream as long as he get a good exit, and they should be getting good slipstream right now.
To be honest, at this point, I would be the one who is attacking. I find it easier to haunt than to get haunted. And but yeah, in a sim racing seat, it's a bit different, I would say. Still, I would like to be the attacker, but it's just a different view.
In arrears, Joshua has lost a position as well, so Anime moving up the running order very nicely indeed. There's contact, somebody's off the racetrack, runs too wide, drops two wheels on the curb. That is Anime, I think, that we were speaking about. He does a very, very good impression of a seesaw to keep the steering wheel day further down the running order. And Dino, as a competitive person, if you're having a bad day and you're not scoring points, or you're not where you thought you would be in terms of pace, there's a mistake. This answers my question very nicely. Murray Striker goes and says hello to the barriers. Coming down into the bus stop chicane for the very final time. He spots his braking zone. He makes sure he catches the curb on both sides. Accelerates to the line for Group B. Race winner Leonardo Dalcombe takes the checkered flag, and with it the race victory at the final race of the main Ferrari Esports Series 2021. A fantastic, a near faultless performance. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's prize giving time for the final race. We are looking to give away the beautiful Puma backpack that you see on your screen, Ferrari branded, of course, and one of our prize winners will be selected at random. The list goes on, and it is Bernardo Henriquez. Congratulations, Bernardo, on your prize. A fantastic opportunity for you there. And it just leaves me to say a massive warm thank you to Brendan Lee and to Dino for joining me today. Let's take a look at our 24 qualified drivers. Isaac Price is the eventual champion in Group A. Arnaud Lecombe, the champion of Group B, despite missing the final round of the season. 12 drivers from each group make it through to the grand finale. Carol Philippe and Davide Adame being the final drivers from their respective groups to qualify for the December the 14th 3-race finale.
Well, what a wonderful way to spend an evening of virtual motorsport. Amazing stuff from absolutely everyone involved. Thank you so much. And don't forget that grand final will be taking place right here on the Ferrari Esports Twitch channel this December the 14th. So make sure you don't miss it. Put it in your calendar now, etch it in biro. Now, we've also got a very exciting final to reveal on December the 7th. As we head back to the Ferrari Mobile Esports Series and crown our top 3 finishers there. So stay tuned for that and make sure to pop along and say hello on the broadcast as well. We love to hear from you. But what an incredible day of racing it has been. Do stay in touch with the world of esport racing at Ferrari. Go and check us out at the Ferrari Esports Series website over on ferrariesportseries.gg, or of course catch us on social media at Ferrari Esports. You can get all the latest news and stories about what's going on in the competition. Well, can't believe it. That is all from us today, but still lots of excitement to look forward to. Once again, thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you very soon.